shouting extra loud. Skyscrapers glaring down like terrifying teeth, but we are the tectonic plates rumbling underneath.
Babylon engineered this claustrophobic urban grid, trying to keep the movements of the population hid. But cement is cracking under the pressure of the bass, a sonic earthquake shaking up this miserable place. Guerrilla tactics forming in the alleys and the lanes, breaking all the padlocks and shattering the chains.
Sirens are screaming, the avenue is blocked, the gates of the city are violently unlocked. Tear down the mortar, rip up the heavy stone. This metropolitan jungle is completely overthrown. It is a concrete riot clashing in the street. The pavement is vibrating from our heavy stomping feet. A sledgehammer swinging at the pillars of the faith, causing every single tower and monument to shake. Yeah, the concrete riot is a brutally loud sound, leveling the architecture straight onto the ground.
Billboards are broadcasting their manipulative greed, but we are planting a totally rebellious type of seed. The asphalt is a canvas for a radical design. We are crossing over the authoritative line. Subways are echoing with a revolutionary chant, doing all the things that the governor said we can't.
I'm swinging the crowbar at the luxury boutique, giving a powerful voice to the marginalized and weak. The intersection is a massive, spectacular brawl. I wanna see these terrible, ugly buildings fall. My combat boots are kicking at the barricade. I'm leading the front line of the neighborhood brigade. Sirens are screaming, the avenue is blocked, the gates of the city are violently unlocked. Tear down the mortar, rip up the heavy stone. This metropolitan jungle is completely overthrown. It is a concrete riot clashing in the streets. The pavement is vibrating from our heavy stomping feet. A sledgehammer swinging at the pillars of the faith, causing every this crowded house, quiet as a phantom, sneaking like a frightened mouse.
Cables wrapping around my ankles in the basement gloom. Every single memory is blooming in this claustrophobic room. I try to pull away, but snap the fragile fibers in my mind, leaving every trace of ordinary sanity behind. Digging through the topsoil, reaching for the underground, where the voices of the ancestors can safely resound. Yeah. Generations buried deep beneath the cobblestone, flesh decays away, but leaves the story in the bone. Jah planted us firmly inside this labyrinth of dirt, to ground us deeply when the wicked surface brings us hurt. Oh, twisting and turning, we navigate the maze, lost inside the thicket for 100 million days. Knotted up together, impossible to part, an underground connection flowing right into the heart. Oh, we are caught inside these tangled roots, bearing the weight of such heavy, bitter fruits. We try to walk away, but we are anchored in the mud. The earth is drinking up the sorrow in our blood. Yeah, these tangled roots are holding us in place. A complicated history we finally embrace. The hurricane is blowing violently above the canopy, but down below the surface is our secret sanctuary. Tribes are joining hands across the subterranean expanse, engaging in a silent, slow, and ancient spiritual dance. No tractor and no bulldozer can sever what we grew, a network of survival carrying us safely through. My fingernails are broken, scratching at the wooden floor. I am not that isolated teenager I was before, realizing that this web of vines is actually my shield, a fortress of flora in a devastated battlefield. I thought I was a captive, but I'm basically a queen, thriving in a messy garden that remains unseen. Twisting and turning, we navigate the maze, lost inside the thicket for 100 million days. Knotted up together, impossible to part, an underground connection flowing right into the heart. Oh, we are caught inside these tangled roots, bearing the weight of such heavy, bitter fruits. We try to walk away, but we are anchored in the mud. The earth is drinking up the sorrow in our blood. Yeah, these tangled
undeniable evidence of transformation is here. The water level inches past the designated mark, swallowing the benches in the recreational park.
You cannot negotiate with the ocean's massive swell,
Ringing the warning of the coastal warning bell. A paradigm is shifting in the atmosphere today, washing the outdated, crumbling philosophies away. The barriers we constructed are starting to collapse,
erasing the boundaries on the geographical maps.
an epoch is concluding, a brand new era dawns, swamping the meticulously manicured suburban lawns. Brace yourself against the overwhelming mighty surge. The old and the new are beginning to converge.
Resistance is entirely, absolutely in vain,
Preparing the vessel for the coming hurricane. Witness the rising tide, a force you can't contain, breaking the levee, flooding the entire plain. An unstoppable momentum swelling from the deep, waking the giant that was previously asleep. Yeah, the rising tide rearranges the earthly shore. Nothing will ever be like it was before.
politicians panicking inside the Parliament Hall, watching the inevitable destruction of the wall. Nature reclaims the territory stolen by the greed, planting a totally different revolutionary seed.
The floodgates shatter underneath the immense pressure, taking a drastically unprecedented measure.
Floating on the debris of a shattered paradigm, witnessing the pinnacle of this historical time. The current sweeps the arrogance entirely out to sea,
Establishing a terrifying, awesome equality. I surrender my control to the overwhelming flood, feeling the adrenaline pumping rapidly in my blood. Brace yourself against the overwhelming mighty surge. The old and the new are beginning to converge.
resistance is entirely, absolutely in vain,
Preparing the vessel for the coming hurricane.
witness the rising tide, a force you can't contain,
Breaking the levee, flooding the entire plain.
an unstoppable momentum swelling from the deep,
Waking the giant that was previously asleep. Yeah, the rising tide rearranges the earthly shore, breaking the levee, flooding the entire plain. An unstoppable momentum swelling from the deep, waking the giant that was previously asleep. Yeah, the rising tide rearranges the earthly shore. Nothing will ever be like it was before. It's coming in, it's coming fast. Nothing from the past will last.
Rising tide, deep and dark, leaving a permanent, massive mark.
There is a phantom echoing within my chest cavity, defying all the standard laws of anatomical gravity.
An invisible entity wailing beneath my collarbone, making me feel incredibly isolated and entirely alone.
No visible bruises mar the surface of my pale skin, but a terrifying spectral torment is raging deep within. The ancestors lament through the dense midnight ether, caught in a brutal purgatory belonging to neither. Jah hears the desperate moaning of the invisible ghost, wandering aimlessly around this desolate, foggy coast.
Spiritual agony transcends our mortal fleshy shell, trapped inside a personal, psychological type of hell.
Listen to the eerie howling, whistling through the crack, a heavy emotional burden strapped across the back.
The anguish is intangible, impossible to touch,
but it grips the human psyche in a paralyzing clutch.
it is the unmistakable sound of a crying soul,
A devastating emptiness,
taking a massive toll,
screaming into the void
without a single spoken word.
the most tragic silent lamentation
Ever heard?
Oh,
The crying soul is seeking ultimate release,
begging the universe.
for a fraction of inner peace.
Hey. We burn the sacred sage to cleanse our haunted room, hoping to banish this impending sense of doom. The aura is tainted by an ancient unresolved grief, praying to the heavens for some immediate relief. The metaphysical wound refuses to properly clot, tied up in an incredibly complex emotional knot.
I am performing an exorcism on my own grim depression, trying to rid my mind of this relentless, dark obsession. The hollow reverberation rings inside my weary skull, making every previously joyous occasion incredibly dull.
I want to surgically extract this miserable unseen pain before it drives my fragile sanity complete
suffering requires a compassionate embrace to completely eradicate the shadows from this space where time and pain release it. It is the unmistakable sound of a crying soul, the devastating emptiness, taking a massive toll, streaming into the void without a single spoken word. The most tragic silent lamentation ever heard. Oh, the crying soul is seeking ultimate release, begging the universe for a fraction of inner peace. Spectral tears unseen hurt, wandering across the dirt. Soothe the ghost, calm the mind, leave the agony behind.
Deep echoing tribal tom-toms in a heavy sub-bass that is a mystical present. Haunting pan flute weaves a mysterious ancient melody over a steady reverent reggae drop beat for 45 seconds.
Hayley, barefoot steps upon the mossy ancient limestone, entering an archaeological, untouched mystical zone. Hieroglyphs carved deeply into the granite wall, telling a dramatic story of an empire's epic fall.
The scent of burning frankincense lingers in the breeze, a forgotten sanctuary hidden beneath the canopy of trees.
I run my fingertips across the weathered stone face, geometric design. A spiritual electricity surges up through my heat. An incredibly powerful, undeniable sensation I feel. The echoes of 1,000 chanting voices resonate, teaching us to love and completely eliminate the hate.
This soil is a library of undocumented facts, preserving the human timeline brilliantly intact. Bow the head in total absolute reverence, acknowledging the majestic ancestral presence. We are merely visitors trespassing on this site, guided by the flickering eternal torchlight.
We are standing firmly on the sacred ground, where the ghosts of the legendary heroes are found. Respect the heritage that the forefathers preserved, giving the ancestors the ultimate honor they deserve.
Yeah, the sacred ground holds the historical key, unlocking the mysteries of our ancient pedigree. Do not deface the monuments built of clay and rock. Do not disrespect the indigenous tribal flock. We bow down to the wisdom of antiquity, learning the ultimate lesson of humility. Just like tread light, honor the right, old ways, stand tall, catch us, we fall.
We are standing firmly on the sacred ground, where the ghosts of the legendary heroes are found. Respect the heritage that the forefathers preserved, giving the ancestors the ultimate honor they deserve.
Yeah, the sacred ground holds the historical key, unlocking the mysteries of our ancient pedigree. Holy dirt,
Ancient stone,
we are never walking alone.
sacred ground, spirit's way for the future generations' sake.
I am the bizarre anomaly hiding within the optical prism, refusing to conform to the standard scientific algorithm. The astrophysicist cannot properly categorize my hue. I am standing completely outside the typical red and blue, bending the trajectory of the light with a rebellious flare, an unidentifiable wavelength floating in the atmosphere.
The astronomers pointed till telescopes directly at the sky, but the spiritual frequency completely bypasses the eye. Jah created a magnificent, unwritten and secret color, making every single ordinary earthly pigment look duller. We are the outcasts vibrating on an entirely different plane.
A mysterious cosmic radiation that science cannot explain. Shatter the glass lens, defy the established optic law.
We are the most magnificent
phenomenon you ever saw. Refracting the energy into a previously unknown shade.
a permanent.
Brilliant mark that is never going to fade. We are broadcasting live from the rogue spectrum, beating an entirely different, unpredictable drum. A gorgeous outlier existing beyond the visual grid, exposing the magical secrets that the universe hid. Oh, this
Rogue spectrum is an unapologetic
wild glare, a totally untamable frequency dominating the air.
hey. The mathematics fail to calculate our erratic trajectory. We are a beautiful, unpredictable and living mystery. The satellites cannot intercept this mystical transmission, driven entirely by a righteous extraterrestrial mission.
Defying gravity and leaving the traditional charts behind, expanding the parameters of the incredibly limited mind.
I'm painting my bedroom walls with this invisible paint.
I'm neither a conventional sinner nor a typical saint,
My aura is fluctuating between a phantom and a spark.
illuminating the absolute deepest corners of the dark.
The standard rainbow is far too restricted and mundane.
I'm dancing wildly inside this unclassifiable weird rain. Shatter the glass lens, defy the established optic law.
We are the most magnificent
Phenomenon you ever saw. Refracting the energy into a previously unknown shade.
a permanent.
Brilliant mark that is never going to fade. We are broadcasting live from the rogue spectrum, beating an entirely different, unpredictable drum. A gorgeous outlier existing beyond the visual grid, exposing the magical secrets that the universe hid. Oh, this rogue spectrum is an unapologetic wild glare, a totally untamable frequency dominating the air.
Do not try to define us, do not put us inside a box.
We are the master keys fitting into the impossible locks.
The visible light is merely a fraction
Of the actual truth, embrace the glorious anomaly of this rebellious youth. Let the unidentifiable radiance completely overflow. Whoa. We are the most spectacular, bizarre, and beautiful glow. Refract, bend the light,
anomaly.
shine outside. Whoa. We are broadcasting live from the rogue spectrum, beating an entirely different, unpredictable drum. A gorgeous outlier existing beyond the visual grid, exposing the magical secrets that the universe hid. Oh, this rogue spectrum is an unapologetic wild glare, a totally untamable frequency dominating the air. Unseen colors, bending rays, mist is rolling over the sleepy, quiet hills. A bitter morning cup that completely, tragically spills. My heavy eyelids flutter against the creeping gray light. I have been wrestling with the phantoms of the night.
The dewdrops resemble tiny, freezing, crystalline tears, magnifying the intensity of my deeply rooted fears. The horizon cracks open, but the temperature remains cold. Another tragic chapter of the struggle is softly retold.
Jah brings the morning sun, but the sorrow lingers on. A deeply quiet, reflective and melancholy dawn.
We gather up the fragments of the shattered yesterday, watching the early shadows slowly,
Gradually wash away. The transition is painful, the awakening is incredibly slow. There is a massive, lingering sadness that we all know. The roosters are crowing, but the village remains still, swallowing the bitterness of this unavoidable pill. We are waking up slowly to a melancholy dawn, wondering where the vibrant, youthful energy has gone.
the pastel sky is painted
With a brush of pure grief,
searching the barren landscape.
for a tiny bit of relief,
Oh, this melancholy dawn,
is a beautiful, tragic sight.
a hesitant, cautious.
Step out of the endless night.
The fishermen return with completely empty torn nets. The community is drowning in a sea of massive debts. We sing a mournful chant to the rising, hesitant sun.
Acknowledging the difficult labor that must be done.
Even in the deepest sorrow, the rhythmic pulse remains,
A totally resilient heartbeat surviving through the pain. I am sitting on the porch wrapped in a faded old shawl, listening to the distant solitary morning dove call. The coffee is lukewarm and the fireplace has died out. I am navigating through a massive, paralyzing doubt, but the daylight insists on pushing through the thick fog, a totally unavoidable entry in my personal daily log. The transition is painful, the awakening is incredibly slow. There is a massive, lingering sadness that we all know. The roosters before the spring can grow. Morning so gray, heavy eyes, a new day. We are waking up slowly to a melancholy dawn. Wondering where the vibrant youthful energy has gone. The pastel sky is painted with a brush of pure green, searching the barren landscape for a tiny bit of relief. Oh, this melancholy dawn is a beautiful, tragic sight. A hesitant, cautious step out of the endless night. Sun rises, tears fall, answering the morning call. Melancholy in the breeze, rustling through the weeping trees. Can taste the metallic minerals rising from the cracked soil. Watching the natural underground springs dangerously boil. The worms and the insects are fleeing to higher, safe ground. My ears are ringing from a terrifying subsonic sound.
A primitive anxiety is violently gripping my spinal cord as a terra firma acts on its own, completely untethered accord. The tectonic plates are shifting beneath our frightened boots, a massive disturbance rattling the oldest, deepest roots. Jah commands the geology to aggressively clear its throat, leaving humanity stranded without a single rescue boat. The magma bubbles angrily beneath the fragile thin crust, reducing our massive monuments to insignificant brown dust.
The fault lines are groaning, the barometer takes a dive. This is a desperate, frantic scramble just to stay alive. Feel the seismic pressure building in the atmosphere,
a totally organic, unadulterated and primal fear.
We are swallowed completely by this sudden earthy panic,
a geological disaster making everything
dangerously manic.
The foundation of the world is aggressively shaking loose. Mother Nature has officially canceled
the temporary truce.
Oh,
This earthy panic is a deeply grounded, heavy fight, surrendering our ego to the planet's overwhelming might.
The majestic mountains are crumbling into the raging river, making the bravest, strongest warriors violently shiver. The bedrock is splitting, creating an impassable wide gap. We are caught directly in a massive environmental trap. The animals are howling the warning we chose to ignore. Now the wilderness is
Fiercely knocking on our front door. I am clutching the bark of a swaying ancient oak tree, realizing the absolute insignificance of little old me. The dirt is trembling, inhaling in a massive deep breath, a terrifying proximity to inevitable organic death. My claustrophobia peaks as the canyon walls close in, paying the ultimate penalty for our ecological sin. The fault lines are groaning, the barometer takes a dive. This
neglect. Hold on to the boulders, brace for the massive shock. We are totally at the mercy of the vibrating rock. Tremble, quake, the ground it breaks. We are swallowed completely by the sudden earthy panic. A geological disaster, making everything dangerously manic. The foundation of the world, the foundation of the world is aggressively shaking loose. Mother Nature has officially canceled the temporary truce. Ooh, oh, oh, this earthy panic is a deeply grounded, heavy fight, surrendering our ego to the planet's overwhelming might. Earth shakes, rocks fall, answering the primal call. Deep dread, muddy ground, swallowed by the heavy sound. The weather forecast promised a remarkably beautiful day, but my internal monologue is painted a terrifying gray. I am applying sunscreen while my hands uncontrollably shake, smiling for the camera while my psyche begins to break. The beachgoers are laughing, splashing happily in the sea, while a tidal wave of panic is completely drowning me. The thermometer rises, but my blood is freezing cold. This terrifying psychological paradox is getting quite old. Jah sends the magnificent sunshine to warm the island earth, but the solar radiation only seems to amplify the hurt. I am trapped inside a tropical, incredibly beautiful cage, battling a totally invisible, silent and internal rage. Squinting through the brightness of the glaring afternoon, wishing I could hide beneath the safety of the moon. The birds are singing loudly, but the melody is wrong. I do not feel like I belong inside this happy summer song. I am suffocating slowly in this heavy sunlit haze, a terrifying feeling that I can never properly outlast. Oh, the beautiful weather is violently mocking my despair. I am hyperventilating in the perfectly humid, warm air. Oh, this sunlit haze is a beautifully disguised dread, a chaotic summer vacation happening inside my head. I ordered a tropical cocktail with a tiny colorful umbrella, but I feel like a tragic, misunderstood and cursed fella. The sunglasses conceal the terrified, dilated pupil. My anxiety does not have a single boundary or scruple. Walking on the boardwalk feels like walking on a wire. The pavement is literally and metaphorically on fire. I am wearing my favorite brightly colored floral dress, but my nervous system is an absolute catastrophic mess. Everybody thinks I am enjoying the glorious bright heat, but I want to collapse directly onto the busy street. The daylight is an interrogator, refusing to look away, forcing me to perform this exhausting, cheerful play. Squinting through the brightness of the glaring afternoon, wishing I could hide beneath the safety of the moon. The birds are singing loudly, but the melody is wrong. I do not feel like I belong inside this happy summer song. I am suffocating slowly in this heavy sunlit haze, a terrifying feeling that I can never properly
shadows dancing wildly on the cavern wall, waiting for the ancient sacred messengers to call.
I threw my old apologies directly in the fire,
fascinated by the glowing embers of the fire,
combustion taking over
every fiber of my being.
This illuminated vision
is the only thing I'm seeing.
high up on the summit where the holy prophets tread, radiant infernos painting all the heavens red, purifying altitude that cleanses every plague. Nothing in this revelation is obscure or vague.
Jah ignites the mountaintop to guide the righteous flock, standing on the solid and impenetrable rock. Watch the temperature ascend, a fever in the night, bathing all the shadows in a terrifying light. Spark the kindling, let the blaze consume the dark, leaving nothing but a glowing monumental mark.
We are walking boldly through the Zion flames, leaving out the titles, burning up the names of
Baptism of fire on the highest peak,
giving absolute power to the humble and the meek. Oh, the
Zion flames
will never be
contained,
a glowing testament to everything we gain. Ashes falling gently like a terrifying snow, illuminating valleys in the darkness far below. The sacrifices offered on the altar made of stone. No one in this sanctuary ever stands alone. A roaring bonfire signals to the tribes across the land, guided by the wisdom of the ultimate command.
matches in my pocket, kerosene upon my boots. I am incinerating all the poisonous dead shoots. The smoke is rising up, we're choking out the dreary sky. I am feeling so alive, I'm practically about to fly. This blazing transformation leaves the old me in the dust, a spectacular display of absolute unspoken trust. Watch the temperature ascend, a fever in the night, bathing all the shadows in a terrifying light. Spark the kindling, let the blaze consume the dark, leaving nothing but a glowing monumental mark. We are walking boldly through the Zion flames,
Leaving out the titles, burning up the names of
baptism of fire on the highest peak,
giving absolute power to the humble and the meek. Oh, the
Zion flames set ribbon slowly begins to fray.
Whispering silhouettes replace the formerly noisy crowd.
I am sitting quietly on this descending evening cloud.
Conversations dissolve into a static, empty hum.
My fingertips are feeling increasingly terribly numb.
Dusk settles heavily across the abandoned harbor dock, watching the seagulls migrate in a distant silent flock. The acoustic resonance loses its initial vibrant punch.
We are skipping dinner and we already missed our lunch. Jah paints the twilight with a melancholy purple brush, bringing the entire neighborhood into a solemn hush. The frequency weakens, the signal begins to dip. The rope is sliding swiftly right through our loosening grip. Colors wash away into a pale and ghostly white, surrendering completely to the quietness of night. We are surrounded by these fading vibes everywhere. A fragile melody dissolving into the chilly air, losing the connection we previously held so tight. A dimming lantern flickering without enough light.
Oh, the fading vibes are taking
The energy away, leaving us nothing but the remnants of yesterday.
the amplifier hums with a pathetic lowing drone. I'm sitting in this empty auditorium completely alone. The posters on the bedroom walls are peeling at the edge, a forgotten promise written on a broken, fragile edge. We trace the outlines of a history we barely recall, watching the autumn leaves gracefully detach and fall.
I unplug the microphone and pack the cables in a box, changing all the combinations on my sentimental locks. The euphoria has evaporated, leaving a gentle sigh. I'm waving a reluctant, slow and permanent goodbye. No explosive endings, just a gradual, soft decay, watching the vibrant masterpiece slowly wash away. The frequency weakens, the signal begins to dip. The rope is sliding swiftly right through our loosening grip. Colors wash away into a pale and ghostly white, surrendering completely to the quietness of night. We are surrounded by these fading vibes everywhere. A fragile melody dissolving into the chilly air, losing the connection we previously held so tight. A dimming lantern flickering without enough light. Oh, the fading vibes are taking the energy away, leaving us nothing but the remnants of yesterday.
Embrace the silence, let the decibels drop zero.
Nobody needs to play the enthusiastic loud hero.
The chapter concludes with a whisper, not a bang.
Forget the triumphant anthems we previously sang.
Let the ghost trip safely into the quiet beyond.
Releasing the tension of this disappearing bond, fading, slipping away, static, no sound, no, no, no. We are surrounded by these fading vibes everywhere. A fragile melody dissolving into the chilly air, losing the connection we previously held so tight. A dimming lantern flickering without enough light. Oh, the fading vibes are taking the energy away, leaving us nothing but The coconut trees are swaying beautifully in the warm breeze, but I am suffering from a terrible emotional disease. The resort provides fluffy towels and expensive icy drinks, while my depressed psyche slowly, dramatically sinks.
I am crying silently behind my oversized dark shades,
watching the glorious golden sunset as it slowly fades.
The turquoise lagoon sparkles like a massive liquid gem, but the sorrow is clinging tightly to my garment's hem. Jah painted a paradise with a spectacularly vibrant brush, but my internal monologue is an agonizing,
noisy crush. The white sand feels like burning coals beneath my tired feet. I cannot find a single ounce of joy on this luxurious retreat. The postcard scenery is mocking my overwhelming sadness,
trapped inside a vacation of pure,
unadulterated madness. The hammock swings gently, but my stomach is in a knot.
I am miserable in this
Incredibly gorgeous sunny spot. I am experiencing a severe case of tropical misery,
crying uncontrollably
beside the beautiful blue sea. The hibiscus flowers cannot mask the scent of my gloom.
I feel like a captive inside a
Five-star luxury tomb.
Oh, this tropical misery
Is an ironic, cruel joke, choking on my tears while the other tourists gladly soak.
The steel drum band is playing a wonderfully happy tune.
I am staring blankly at the rising,
Magnificent full moon.
I ordered a pineapple
Smoothie, but it tastes like pure ash.
My mental stability has suffered a catastrophic crash.
The ocean breeze is supposed to wash the heavy worries away,
But the depression stubbornly insists that it wants to stay.
I am applying tanning lotion to my extremely pale arms,
Completely immune to these geographical island charms.
The cabana boy smiles and offers me a fresh papaya,
But my brain is engulfed in an agonizing, invisible fire. I want to pack my suitcase and board the very next flight,
escaping this aggressively cheerful,
blindingly bright light. The postcard scenery is mocking my overwhelming sadness,
trapped inside a vacation of pure,
unadulterated madness. The hammock swings gently, but my stomach is in a knot.
I am miserable in this incredibly gorgeous
Sunny spot. I am experiencing a severe case of tropical misery,
crying uncontrollably beside
the beautiful blue sea.
the
Hibiscus flowers cannot mask the scent of my gloom.
I feel like a captive
Inside a five-star luxury tomb.
all this tropical misery.
Is an ironic, cruel joke, choking on my tears while the other tourists gladly soak.
You cannot cure a broken spirit with a scenic ocean view, or fix a damaged psyche
With a sky of perfect blue,
the geography changes, but
but the internal weather stays the same.
a deeply frustrating,
Psychologically exhausting game. sensing a severe case of tropical misery,
crying uncontrollably beside
the beautiful blue sea.
the
Hibiscus flowers cannot mask the scent of my gloom.
I feel like a captive inside a
Five-star luxury tomb
oh, this tropical misery.
is an ironic, cruel joke, choking on my tears, while the other tourists gladly soak. Palm trees wave, tears drop. When will the sadness stop?
Island breeze,
Heavy sigh, crying under the perfect sky. There is a phantom echoing within my chest cavity, defying all the standard laws of anatomical gravity.
an invisible entity wailing beneath my collarbone,
Making me feel incredibly isolated and entirely alone.
no visible bruises mar the surface of my pale skin.
But a terrifying spectral torment is raging deep within.
The ancestors lament through the dense midnight ether, caught in a brutal purgatory belonging to neither. Jai is the desperate moaning of the invisible ghost, wandering aimlessly around this desolate foggy coast. The spiritual agony transcends our mortal fleshy shell, trapped inside a personal psychological type of hell.
Listen to the eerie howling whistling through the crack, a heavy emotional burden strapped across the back. The anguish is intangible, impossible to touch, but it grips the human psyche in a paralyzing clutch. It is the unmistakable sound of a crying soul,
A devastating emptiness,
taking a massive toll,
screaming
into the void without a single spoken word.
the most tragic, silent lamentation never heard. Oh, the
Crying soul is seeking ultimate release,
begging the universe.
for a fraction of inner peace.
We burn the sacred sage to cleanse the haunted room, hoping to banish this impending sense of doom. The aura is tainted by an ancient unresolved grief, praying to the heavens for some immediate relief. The metaphysical wound refuses to properly clap, tied up in an incredibly complex emotional knot.
I am performing an exorcism of my own grim depression, trying to rid my mind of this relentless dark obsession. The hollow reverberation rings inside my weary skull, making every previously joyous occasion incredibly dull. I want to surgically extract this miserable unseen pain before it drives my fragile sanity completely insane. Listen to the eerie howling whistling through the crack, a heavy emotional burden strapped across the back. The anguish is intangible, impossible to touch, but it grips the human psyche in a paralyzing clutch. It is the unmistakable sound of a crying soul,
Oh, a devastating emptiness,
taking a massive toll,
screaming into the
void without a single spoken word.
the most tragic, silent lamentation never heard. Oh, the
Crying soul is seeking ultimate release,
begging the universe
a shade.
Let the terrifying
Ghostly apparitions finally fade.
comfort the unseen entity.
Cradle the broken spirit.
Speak words of pure affection till they truly hear it.
The ethereal suffering requires a compassionate embrace
To completely eradicate
the shadows from this space.
well,
Phantom pain, follow,
release it.
it is the unmistakable sound of a crying soul.
A devastating emptiness,
Devastating emptiness, taking a massive toll.
screaming into the void.
Without a single spoken word,
The most tragic,
silent lamentation never heard,
all the crying soul,
is seeking ultimate release,
begging the universe for
a fraction of inner peace.
spectral tears,
Unseen hurt,
wandering across the dirt.
soothe the ghosts, calm the mind.
Leave the agony behind.
Yeah, yeah.
The calendar pages are flying rapidly off the bedroom wall.
I am rushing aggressively just to answer the frantic call.
My wristwatch is spinning backward in a dizzying blur.
I barely even remember who we actually were.
Anxiety is mounting as the hourglass empties out.
Living in a constant state of chaotic nagging doubt.
The pendulum swings violently from the left to the right. We are navigating through a severely turbulent night. Centuries of history colliding in a single busy week. The outlook for the immediate future is incredibly bleak. Prophecy unfolds exactly as the ancient scrolls decreed.
Humanity is accelerating at a truly terrifying speed. Tick-tock goes the rhythm of the disappearing day. The seconds and the minutes are slipping completely away. We're racing desperately against the fading light, trying to accomplish everything before the endless night. We are surviving somehow in these burning times,
Witnessing a series of
unprecedented historical crimes.
the era is combusting.
The epoch is completely alive.
A chronological disaster happening in plain sight. Oh, the
Burning times are consuming the clock, leaving us standing in a total state of shock.
The generations clash upon the busy, crowded stage, turning over quickly to a terrifying brand new page. Old empires crumble down into forgotten dusty ash, while the stock markets experience a catastrophic crash. Jah warns us to remain extremely vigilant and wise
As the alarming truth materializes right before our eyes.
I am setting 5 alarms
Just to keep myself awake, determined to avoid making a fatal careless mistake. The friction of the moment is producing massive heat. People are running frantically across the frantic street. I feel like a time traveler, stranded in the wrong year, overwhelmed by a sudden, intense wave of sheer fear. Tick-tock goes the rhythm of the disappearing day. The seconds and the minutes are slipping completely away. We're racing desperately against the fading light, trying to accomplish everything before the endless night. We are surviving
series of
unprecedented historical crimes.
The era is combusting,
The epoch is completely alive.
a chronological disaster happening in plain sight.
All the burning times are consuming the clock, leaving us standing in a total state of shock.
Seize the exact moment before it permanently expires. Jump directly over the chronological electric wires.